Welcome back, guys.
Helm, standard orbit.
Welcome back, guys, to Let's Play Star Trek Final Unity. Now, I did skip a little bit ahead, but basically, after the Romulan invasion, we did speak with an Admiral Williams, who basically told us to report to a Commander Chen at Outpost 543. So that's kind of where we went, and now we're on the orbit of this area. So you can see, if I look at the view screen, we're on Outpost 543. And we're going to be contacting the commander, see how we can assist.
Greetings, Captain. I can't tell you how glad we are to see the Enterprise.
Well, I'm glad to see that you're safe and sound, too.
We're happy to assist. What can you tell us about the invasion?
The first wave seems to have passed through the sector already. There were dozens of warbirds. We thought we were done for, but they just kept going.
They didn't even attempt to attack?
No. It looks like they were headed for the Zatarnus Nebula. We don't know why.
Interesting.
Are there any other ships in the area?
The USS Ayres came through a few hours ago, but they headed off to intercept a group of warbirds. The Klingons have promised to send us support, but we've just detected some incoming warbirds. They're headed for COM Relay 543 in the Pax-Sonoma system. Captain, we can't afford to lose another comm station.
That's not good.
We're on our way. Set course for the Pax-Sonoma system, Warp 9. Engage.
So basically, in this portion of the game, this is a section in which you're probably going to want to save often. It's less adventure and more action-oriented, and so we're going to head off to this area here to deal with some Romulans. Now, there is going to be some space combat. You can navigate it yourself if you wish. However, I have delegated it to Mr. Worf, so he's basically going to handle it himself, and it's fairly simple for the most part, and you'll see when we come up here.
3 warbirds are entering the system. They are not cloaked.
Red alert, shields up.
I don't understand it. They're not even attempting to hide.
Could it be some kind of trick?
I mean, I guess. Ready to engage, Mr. Worf.
Prepare to engage, Mr. Worf.
Captain, the Romulans are changing course. They are retreating.
Then it appears we've done our job. Let them go, Mr. Worf.
What do you have to report, Captain?
The relay station has been secured. The Romulans were not in the mood to fight.
Good work, Captain. But I'm afraid I have some disturbing news. We've lost contact with the USS Ayres, somewhere in the Baramar system.
Uh-oh.
Another Romulan attack?
Possibly. In his last report, Captain Ward said he'd encountered and destroyed several warbirds. Apparently, they weren't using their cloaking devices and were badly underarmed.
We heard rumors that the Romulans had refitted a number of warbirds, but why would they purposely weaken their battleships before an invasion?
Maybe you'll find the answer to that when you find the Ayres.
We'll do our best, Commander. Picard out. Set course for the Baramar system. Maximum warp. Engage.
Alright, we're off to the Baramar system. And again, I recommend making a save here because we are going to encounter a warbird and we are going to get into some combat. And again, I have set the combat to Mr. Worf. We'll see how it plays out. I have died a few times actually trying to do this, so if I do die, I will probably just skip ahead to when I am actually victorious. But basically, I'll show you the gist of combat.
Sensors are picking up debris and radiation consistent with the destruction of an ambassador-class vessel, the Ayres.
Are there any signs of survivors?
No, sir.
Uh-oh.
Captain, Romulan warbird decloaking to starboard.
Uh-oh.
Evasive maneuvers.
A Romulan warbird is on
is
sensors.
decloaking.
Locking weapons. Torpedo away. Torpedo locked.
Attention, Romulan vessel. This is Captain Jean-Luc
Oh, there we go. It was a lot
Picard of the
faster than we
Federation
needed.
Starship
We got a
Enterprise.
direct hit on him. Alright, so as you can see, that was basically the combat, but the combat is a little bit harder. You can have Mr. Worf, you can click on phasers, you can click on torpedoes, you can navigate a little bit, but we ended up hitting them directly, so hey, worked out perfectly. I didn't have to reload or do anything, and we didn't die. So, excellent.
I am Tiralak, commander of the Imperial Warbird Psionex.
Your ship is crippled, Tiralak. I'm offering to beam you and your crew aboard the Enterprise. You will be well treated.
No doubt. Unfortunately, we will not be able to accept your generous offer.
Wait, what?
Captain, energy emissions from the Psionex are rapidly increasing. I believe they have activated their self-destruct system.
Okay. Well, that's not good. So we can't beam him aboard. Because he's refusing, and it looks like they're going to self-destruct.
Helm, back us off. I don't want us anywhere near that ship when it goes.
Well, we can say it doesn't have to end like this. We can say farewell. We can ask them, why did your ships cross the neutral zone?
Why did your ships cross the neutral zone, Tiralak? Surely you knew that you would be intercepted.
Of course we did.
Then what was the purpose? There was nothing to be gained from this.
We gained far more than you realize.
We're not going to be able to beam him, so...
Starfleet will repel this invasion, Tiralak.
You think this is an invasion?
Sure feels like it.
What else would you call dozens of warbirds crossing the neutral zone into Federation space?
I'd call it the beginning of a great race. A race which we shall win.
Uh-huh.
A race with whom, and for what? Does this have something to do with the alien attacks on the far side of your empire?
You know of this? Well, believe me, they will pay for their assault in due time.
What does the Federation have to do anything with it? We weren't responsible for it.
If your fight is with someone else, then why did you engage us?
Thank you, Commander Riker. I just literally was getting to that point.
We couldn't risk any interference with our plan. We had to delay you, and we did. Our lead ships are now far beyond your reach. You've already lost, and you don't even realize it.
Pretty sure they just blew up.
The Romulan warbird has been destroyed.
Okay, I was like, what happened there?
Alert canceled. Condition green.
Well, they self-destructed. Well, now what do we do?
Counselor, do you have any thoughts?
I'm sorry, Captain, but I don't have any suggestions right now.
Really, Troy? The Romulans just self-destructed, and all you have to say is, I don't have anything to give. Alright, well, we couldn't beam them aboard. The ship blows up, so, well, we're gonna have to let Chan know what happened here.
What do you have to report, Captain?
Not good news, that's for sure.
The Airs was lost with all hands. We engaged and defeated a warbird, but unfortunately, the Romulans destroyed themselves to avoid capture.
The Romulans have a strange conception of honor. Well, there's no time to dwell on that. I have another assignment for you.
Alright, well, we can say we're in need of some repairs, but actually we're probably good. Commander, my crew could use a rest. Also, no, we're fine there as well. We're in need of some repairs.
We're in need of some repairs.
There's no time. We've just received a communication from a Klingon attack cruiser in the Bayless system.
Okay.
They reported engaging 3 warbirds headed for this outpost. Give the Klingons any assistance they need, and make sure those warbirds don't get through.
Yes, ma'am.
We're on our way. Laying a course for the Ballast system, Warp 9. Engage.
More traveling. More combat. And again, you want to save. You're going to be saving quite a lot. Now, one thing about dealing with the Klingons is they they love battles, they are warriors, they love to hunt and stuff like that. So when we get here, we don't want to ask how they're treating prisoners or anything like that. He'll go nuts.
We are receiving a message from Captain Kidra of the Bortas.
So you'll see what I'm talking about in a second.
The Bortas was one of the first Klingon ships to offer assistance when the Romulan invasion began.
Captain Kidra fought with me against the Duras. He is a warrior of great courage.
Put him on screen. Greetings, Captain. This is Jean-Luc Picard of the Enterprise.
Captain Picard, it is an honor.
The honor is mine. Lieutenant Worf speaks very highly of you.
As well he should. We crushed many enemies together. Well, I bear good news, Captain. We have saved one of your communication relays from a Romulan attack.
Then we are in your debt. Do you require any assistance with your ship or crew?
None whatsoever. We were completely unscathed. And, Captain, we captured a warbird and many prisoners. It was a truly glorious victory.
You captured a Romulan warbird without any resistance?
They had little to resist us with.
Uh-huh.
When we boarded their ship, we found that it had been severely modified, stripped of most weapons and many other systems as well.
Why would they purposely make themselves so vulnerable?
The modifications nearly doubled their engine power. It seems they were willing to sacrifice weapons for speed.
Captain, such modifications would have placed extreme stresses on the warbird's hull. It would not have survived an extended mission.
Maybe they never expected to survive. Maybe they were on a suicide mission.
Makes sense.
But a suicide mission for what?
During our interrogations, the prisoners mentioned a weapon of some kind. Perhaps that is what they were seeking.
Alright, so basically we can ask, tell me about the battle.
Tell me about the battle.
We were on patrol in the ballast system near your relay station when we detected 3 warbirds approaching rapidly.
You engaged 3 warbirds with a single ship.
I wouldn't care to face those odds even in the Enterprise.
We were ready for an honorable death as we closed with their lead ship. We locked our disruptors, prepared to fire, and they fled. The cowards ran from us even though they held the advantage.
They didn't even attempt to attack the station?
They were concerned only with escape. By the time we disabled their first ship, the other 2 were already out of range.
Were you able to track them?
Yes, for a while. We believe they were heading for the Zetanis Nebula.
We appreciate your help, Kidra. Thank you.
Success to you as well, Picard. Good hunting.
So we didn't want to talk about the prisoners because, again, he would have gone berserk, so it's not information that we need.
What could the Romulans be up to?
Yeah, that's a good question. What are they up to?
They are not eager to fight. Their actions seem somewhat desperate.
I'm beginning to wonder if this really is an invasion after all.
According to the information provided by Captain Kidra, the modifications to the warbirds will render the ships unusable within a few weeks. That would seem inconsistent with the needs of a long-term occupational force.
But they made those modifications for a reason. Speed. It looks like they're trying to get to the Zetanis Nebula as fast as they can.
Agreed. The question is, why?
Alright, well, let's talk to, Commander and let her know what happened.
Captain, what do you have to report?
The Bortas chased off the warbirds.
1 Klingon ship chased off 3 warbirds?
Not only that, it disabled and captured one of them.
I think I'll send Captain Kidra a bottle of Saurian brandy along with my thanks.
He certainly earned it. According to his prisoners, the Romulans are not interested in invading the Federation, at least not yet. Apparently they're heading for the Zetanis Nebula.
That nebula has no strategic value. What are they looking for?
We believe they're seeking an ancient weapon built by the Chodak.
Oh, I guess we do know. I was like, oh, maybe we don't know.
The Chodak? I've heard the stories. Some kind of star-eating superweapon hidden in the nebula. But they're just stories. The Romulans wouldn't risk war over a myth.
But the Romulans never do anything without considering all the consequences. Perhaps there's more truth to these stories than we realized.
All right, Captain. A pair of Klingon attack cruisers have just arrived in the sector to support us. I think we can manage without you. If you want to investigate this Chodak weapon further, you're free to do so.
Thank you, Commander. I intend to get to the bottom of this.
Sir, we are receiving a signal from Starfleet. It is Admiral Williams.
On screen. Greetings, Admiral. What can we do for you?
Captain, Commander Chan notified us of your findings. Your suspicions that this was not a full-scale invasion appear to be correct. The Romulan incursion appears to be limited to the sectors between the neutral zone and the Zatarnis Nebula.
We must find out what they're really after.
Agreed. The recurring thread through all this seems to be the Chodak. Do you have any ideas where to begin?
Most of the surviving Chodak ruins are in Romulan space. However, we recently discovered a new site on Frigis. There's also a Vulcan archaeologist, Shaynok, who's an expert on the Chodak. I'll attempt to contact him as well.
All right, Captain. Good luck.
Sensors are picking up a vessel.
Uh-oh, a vessel. So we can intercept the target, or we could leave. And we should probably get out of here.
Get us out of here.
Aye, aye, sir.
A Romulan warbird is on sensors.
Decloaking.
Locking weapons. Torpedo away.
Savor your victory while you can, Captain. You will find it short-lived.
Uh-huh.
Their shields are failing.
Fire.
Our phaser fire missed. The enemy ship has sustained major damage.
Targeting Romulan warbird.
Woo!
The Romulan warbird has been destroyed.
Nice. Got lucky. Whew.
Alert cancelled. Condition green.
Alright. So what we want to do now is we want to go back to Frigis, I believe it is. And is that on Horse 3? Might be Horse 3.
Set course for Horst 3, Warp 5.
Aye, sir.
Engage.
Although I might have to manually get back to Frigis. Either way, I'm gonna make a save.
Captain, an urgent message is coming in from Chancellor Larac of Frigis.
Oh, there we go. Perfect.
On screen.
Captain Picard, a Romulan warbird has invaded our system. You promised to defend us. Please come as quickly as you can.
Set course for Frigis, Warp 8.
Hit the space brakes.
Aye, sir.
Engage.
Change our destination. What do you make of this, number one?
Any suggestions, number one?
I'm sorry, Captain, I don't have any suggestions right now.
Of course you don't.
Warning. Entering nebula. Entering Federation space.
Thank you, computer.
Captain's log supplemental. We have arrived at Frigis in response to a distress call from Chancellor Larac. Although he claims to have been attacked by the Romulans, we can find no evidence that any battle ever took place.
Sensors are picking up a vessel. A Romulan warbird is on sensors. Locking weapons. Torpedo away. Torpedo locked. We are being hailed. The shields are holding.
Need a moment, Captain? I understand you humans need to pray before death.
I'm sorry, what? We're prepared to sacrifice ourselves.
You know as well as I that our ships are evenly matched. A fight is in nobody's best interest.
I am very much interested in a fight, Captain. The destruction of the Enterprise will be a great boost to my career.
We have been hit. We are being hailed.
Do you need a...
The crew of the...
Direct hit.
Targeting Romulan warbird.
Torpedo away.
Fire.
And we're trying to defeat these,
Our phaser fire missed.
Fire.
Direct hit.
Fire.
This combat is like...
Torpedo away. Direct hit.
Have we defeated them yet?
Fire. Fire.
The enemy has engaged its self-destruct sequence. Torpedo locked.
Fire.
Get them, Mr. Worf!
Torpedo away.
Fire.
I'm literally just clicking.
We who are about to die salute you.
For those about to rock!
We don't have enough power.
We defeated it, but we're pretty wounded.
The Romulan warbird has been destroyed.
Yeah!
I cannot begin to thank you for coming to our rescue. If I can help you in any way, please let me know.
I'd like to beam a team down to your planet and talk with you more directly.
You and your crew will be most welcome.
Okay, we defeated the warbird. And we need to have a discussion with Larak. So it's time to go to the transporter room.
Beam down coordinates selected.
And it looks like Captain Picard is actually going to be joining the away team this time. And we will go talk to our friend here, but we'll do that in the next video.